Hello everybody, out finishing my trail run here at Pawnee Prairie Park on the west side of Wichita, Kansas. As soon as I'm done with this, I'm going to give you a review of my go-to water bottle for getting some nice cool and filtered water. So, right after this, here comes another review. Hello again. Alright, so before I get home to do this review, I want to give you a little bit of background. So I do a lot of camping with Boy Scouts and church groups and with my family, and I also do a lot of running in various environments. As you can tell, there's a nice trail behind me. So I have a problem. I really like water that's non-chlorinated and non-chemically treated in order to drink it. I don't like tap water. A lot of bottled water bothers me too. Just the flavor of it. So we also travel a lot and went to Disney World a couple years ago, and we bought a Camelback filter bottle. We actually bought two in 2 trips when we went to Disneyland and Disney World in 1 year. They are warranted against breakage, and ironically both of them broke where the filter element connects with the straw element, and so it starts gurgling water through the break and it doesn't deliver enough water, plus a little straw thing that sticks up won't walk down anymore. So I needed something that was a little bit more robust than that, and so I went looking online, looked for some new products that were on the market, and there was a Kickstarter out there for a company called Grayl, Grayl filters, and what they have is a water bottle that has a stainless steel sleeve in it, a plastic outer lining, and then it has a stainless steel top, and then it has different filters that you can screw in on the bottle. So there's ones for tap water if you want to get rid of the tap water flavor and just get chlorine out of your water. They also have ones for travel, which is probably their best one that they do, and they have one that's for trail, and that one's kind of an intermediate one. And so you have all these options that are out there, and so I went and picked one up from them. Fantastic deal. They are a little bit more expensive than most water bottles you're going to run into. They actually run about $60 for the new one. $59.90 I think is what they list it for on their website now. And so they have this bottle, and the way it works is a lot like a French press, in that you put water in the outer shell part, and then you push down and it filters the water into the bottle. It forces it through. All right, there's some nice people out on the trails today. So it filters it like a French press. I'll show you that in the video in a little bit. So I bought one and picked it up with a couple of the different filters. The tap filter came with it, which is blue, and it worked great to get the chlorine flavor out of the water. Unfortunately, we didn't get these until after our Disneyland trip, so we are planning on using them on our next Disney World trip that's coming up in January. And so we've been using them on a daily basis. I picked up one for my wife as well, so that she could have some filtered water at work, and then we use them when we travel and go camping and such. So they work really, really well. They have now gone to a lighter version of the Grayl filter bottles and reduced the number of different filters that they have, which isn't a bad thing. They actually went to an all plastic model now with a loop top on them, and I'll show you that also in the video. Because the stainless steel ones, although they are great and very durable, they do have a habit of getting stuck. They get out of round somehow, and the little latch won't unlatch. I think it's from the buildup of the minerals in the water. Just happens to do that. So they did send me a replacement loop for the top, and they've sent me a replacement liner because I bent one of the liners, kind of started getting a little bit of rust to it. Nothing against their company, they are fantastic. They have great support for their all of their products, and they reply back quickly on any comment or question you have on any of their items. And they also take great care to take constructive criticism. So I've shared with them lots of different thoughts I've had on their product and how well it does, and they do a really, really good job of filtering. So I will continue to use their product. I have bought extra filters of both the tap and the travel version. I'll pick them up at a number of different number of different sources, so that I have lots to choose from in the future. I really do like the stainless steel sleeve over the plastic sleeve, although the plastic is a lot lighter and I guess more durable. I wouldn't know. I don't have the plastic one. My father has one. He seems to like it well enough. But I like the stainless steel one. It's a little bit heavier, but not too bad. It's still very packable. I carry it every day to work, and it still looks professional. Doesn't look like a toy water bottle or a kid's toy. And so, yeah. So now I'm going to cut to the part of the video where I actually have the water bottles, so I can show you what they're like. And cut to the water bottle. Alright, so I'm back from my run and just got in and got settled a little bit. So to continue this review, I am going to share these with you. So this is the ultralight Grayl. This is what it looks like. It has a little screw top lid that just screws into it, like so. And then this inner sleeve pulls out like that. Okay. And then to filter, you pour water. It's got a little bit of water in it into this part of the sleeve, and you push down, and it slowly filters the water. But what it does is it forces the water through the filter that is at the bottom of this inner part, and then it fills it inside here. It works very much similar to a French press. So this is the ultralight. This is the new model that they have out there, and it filters pretty much anything out of the water. It gets rid of viruses, bacteria, protozoa, particulate chemicals, and some heavy metals out of there. So this is one of the types. Now the one that I have that I was talking about earlier on when I was out running is this one. This one is the stainless steel type. It has this flip top lid to it. Let's see if I can show you this. It has this little flip here. I have added this piece of rope on here so I can attach this to stuff. But it has a little button here that has to be pushed in order to drink water out of it. And then it flips over. Let me see how I can do this without spilling water in my lap. So the drinking hole is right there. So you push this down and it clicks in to that, and then you can drink. So that's this type of lid. This type just twists and slides in. So let me see if I can dry that off enough to show you. So there is the port that lets the air through when you flip this over, and this has a little gray button right here, and that clips in. You hear it snap there, and then it allows you to drink. So it provides the air that comes through to let the water come out of this hole that you can see through. See? Okay, so there's that one. I did get this top that also fits on there. They've had to replace this top a number of times because it starts to stick. This little button sticks. And that's one of the reasons I've added this rope to it, was to pull it out. They are fantastic with their customer service, and they do a great job of staying along with their product. If you have any issues whatsoever, they are quick to respond and to send replacement parts. I've got new ones of these. I got a new sleeve because one of them started to rust down here at the bottom. Now you can see on this one that this one has a blue filter in it. You can just barely catch it. The blue filter is the tap filter. It's only really good for tap water. That it helps remove the chlorine taste out of the water. This one has the upgraded filter on it. Both of these last for about 300 uses, and then they need to be replaced. And it's really easy. It just twists off, pops off. You put the new one on, and it's replaced. So that one is the beefier model. You can get either one, and you can put either one on these. This one is thicker. If you look at it, the outer sleeve itself is thicker when you can compare it to this one, and the top is stainless. It's got a bunch of water in it. The top is stainless, where this one is plastic all the way through. There's no metal on this one whatsoever, so it's very light. It's the ultralight name. This one runs about $59. I think mine, when I got my stainless steel one, ran about $65, $70, something like that. So they do a fantastic job. So we'll be taking this with us when we go to Disney World to try it out. It definitely is great when you go on the plane. You can empty it out, take it with you, and refill it, and not have the wonderful, gross, chlorinated water from the airport or from those places that you go and visit. So I have mine. This one is my father's. He likes it. I really like mine. I use it on a daily basis, and it looks pretty professional. I put this band on here because right here you can see this line, and that is where the water fill line is. If you fill it above there, it overflows the top. So I tend to keep this bracelet on there, even though it's really not straight right now, so that I know exactly where that line is, because it's kind of hard to see at times. So that is my review of the Grayl filter bottle. You can pick yours up for about $59 on thegrayl.com. They have a bunch of different colors to choose from. These are the only ones that they have available right now on their website. Is the ultralights. You can pick one of these up. I think they have blue, black, gray, this orange red color, and I think they've got a green as well. So feel free to pick one up. This is not a paid review. I just like reviewing items that I use on a daily basis, and companies that do a good job on supporting their items. So take a look. Please like, comment. If you have one of these bottles, or you have something that you think is better than one of these or comparable to one of these, just shoot me a message in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you think, and I look forward to doing some more reviews in the future. I've got some other items that I would like to review for you, and see what you think. I just picked up a new pair of Ultra Superior 3.0 shoes for a trail run that I have coming up, so I'll test those out. They have done pretty well. I went out on a test run on them today, and they did really well in the mud, in getting traction. My Vibrams that I've been using, the Vibram V-Trail shoes, I'm also wearing those as well. But the course that I'm going to be on is pretty rocky, so I didn't want to really take a chance in smacking my foot. But these are the Ultra Superiors are pretty low profile. zero drop shoes. So I'm going to try them out along with my V-Trails, see which ones I like best, maybe switch them halfway through. So it's Trail Marathon, it's coming up, but look for some more reviews coming up. Thanks again for taking the time to watch this video. I appreciate all of you, and I appreciate the comments and the likes and the subscribes. Please share this with your friends. If you're looking for something along these lines and you have any questions, shoot me an email, shoot me a message on there, and I will respond back and let you know what I know, or point you to the right people if I can't answer that question. Thanks again. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Watch my other videos that I have as well. I'll talk to you later.